Hello and welcome back to a new video. This is so weird to film an intro with my dark hair. I kind of love it though. I do go back and forth thinking if I hate it or love it, but it's a vibe, it's a change. We are here for it. Why do I have all these intro videos here? I don't know. It's not even a cute backdrop, but I thought I'd film another reading vlog since I have been in a huge reading slump. I feel like it's like the biggest reading slump I've ever been in since I started to read again. Like, I hate this started to read again, but like everyone has it. I feel like everyone on booktube has it, like read as a child and then stopped and now started again or whatever a couple years ago. The situation is the last book that I actually completed, let's check on Goodreads so that I've got actual facts and not just like made up eventualities. I'm sorry if the lighting or the angle changed a little bit, but my camera battery was flashing, so I had to change it. The last book that I actually finished was on the 13th of September and today it's the 23rd of November. So you know how long that is. You can do the math. I'm not doing the math, but you can do the math. I've been in such a slump. Like, I have been reading. Let's just recap what I have been reading. Not getting that. Actually, I am getting that. Honestly, I don't 100% know how many books I actually started, but I started Red, White, and Royal Blue, and I got up to page 180, so not even halfway, and I was loving it. So I don't know why I didn't continue reading it, but I was like onto something else, so I still have to finish this. Then I started Things We Never Got Over. Let me check how far I got into that because I bought it on my Kindle and started reading it there because I could not be bothered to actually pick up this book because I have the non-floppy version, so you know me. I'm on page 92 and I started reading that because I went to the book signing of Lucy's Score. Love that. Let me just quickly show you. She was actually the nicest person, like way off topic, but yeah, she was so cute. And that's why I started reading her book because like I have the first and the second one here, but I've never read it. So I started reading that one, stopped. I did start reading Priest by Sierra Simone, but like maybe one chapter, so that's not even like mentionable. Book 4 in the Mindfuck series. Started reading that. I'm 19% through, which is like 30 pages, so also not really mentionable. And I stopped reading that as well. I'm pretty sure I started something else as well, but I just can't remember, so we're just gonna stick to those. That's enough that I started and did not finish. And now I'm currently reading A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber, and I am loving this book so far. I mean, yeah, let's talk about my thoughts in a second, but yeah, so I'm gonna try and finish this in this vlog. I thought maybe vlogging and like bringing you along will make me want to read more. Maybe it'll do the opposite because sometimes I feel like filming reading vlogs is really stressful because you like have to set up the camera all the time instead of just like opening your book and reading, but it could go either way. So we're gonna finish this one first and then let's see. I feel like I want to pick up something else because I have a Christmas book here that I have to want to read that I'm buddy reading, and I also want to read obviously, so I'm probably gonna pick that one up next so that I actually get it done. But the real reasoning behind this whole reading vlog thing is that I am 2 books behind the schedule for my reading challenge in 2023, so that needs to change. So I did read 29 books out of 35, so I just set myself 35 because last year I set myself 30 and I read 31, so I was like a little bit of a push but not like too much. But yeah, I don't know if that's happening. I have 6 more books to go and I actually did the math and calculated. Thank you, I know. And I have to read 1 book or finish a book every 6 days, which is totally doable if I wasn't in a reading slump. I really want to continue this whole reading challenge and I really want to be able to do it, but if I can't, then I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But yeah, I want to complete it, so that's why I need some motivation and you are the ones to give it to me. So yeah, that's it. Explaining way too many sentences and way too many words, so I'm going to stop talking and actually start reading. Actually no, I'm not gonna stop talking because I have some things to tell you about the book. We can do it like this. I want the cute tree in the background so that everyone knows it's fucking Christmas in my household already. So yeah, isn't it cute? Isn't it sparkly? Okay, focus on me back. But you saw the little tree. Let's talk about my thoughts about this book, because I feel like I'm a little bit over halfway right now, and I feel like that's a good time to update because you actually know what's going on. But basically this is the third book, the third, I think, final book in the, what is this trilogy called? Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. I mean, everyone basically knows what it's about, I hope, because like I can't really say anything about the third book since it's gonna spoil the first one. Just giving you a basic overview. It's fantasy, but not like the normal fantasies that you know, is more like a fairy tale fantasy, which I love. It's like right up my alley, and it's so easy to read. The way that she describes the whole world, it's just so like magical, and I have been loving this. I'm pretty sure I gave the first book like a 4.5 and the second book a 5 stars, but I'm not quite sure. I'll write it on the screen. I have been tabbing, as you can see. This is not really a spoiler. No, I'm not putting spoilers in here. Calm down. I'm not doing that because I don't spoil things. Well, I love spoiling things, but I'm not doing that right now. So calm your horses. But the critique that everyone is basically uttering about this book is that, so there's Jax, the prince, and Evangeline, who are like the main people in this book. And everyone loves Jax and everyone wants more Jax. Totally on board with that. I love Jax. I'm like, he's one of the top main characters that I've ever read, and I love him so much. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with him, but I just am. So just gonna roll with that. So I'm obsessed with him, want more of him, totally agree. But the story is so fast paced, as in like fast to read. It's great. I honestly, the only critique I have about it is Jax is not a lot in this book, at least up until the point where I've read, and everyone wants more Jax. So I just want more Jax. That's the only critique I have, and I definitely think up until now it isn't giving me the 5-star feel, but more like it's definitely above a 4-star, but not a 5-star. And I feel like just the second book was just the best, so can't really say that before I'm done though. So let's finish this and then we'll see what my thoughts are on this book.
Is the thing on? Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Headache.
Let's keep it rolling. Yeah. Hey, she just got out of a relationship, I got out of one myself just now. And we're both feeling lost and alone, but ain't nobody asking for help. Now. Cause it's healing to do, but that's getting pretty boring, and I'd rather distract my broken heart with you. Remember, she just got out of a relationship, I got out of one myself. Keep that in mind, yeah. So now it's free flow, dialogue mixed with the weed smoke. Might as well dive in your deep soul. There ain't no self-control. Yeah, green glow, your body language speaks so sophisticated. We know where this is about to go. If this was just a one-night stand, what does it feel?
I have a confession to make. I am completely and utterly obsessed with Pringles. I don't know why. All of a sudden, all my life I was not obsessed with Pringles, but now I am. So that's great. I need my couple of chips every night, and if I don't, I'm sad. This is also literally the best. Don't know if you can get it anywhere else in Germany, but so good. Why I turned on my camera was to talk about my book. I am almost finished on page 331, and I think there are 380 pages. I'm loving this book. Completely and utterly love it. Why am I so out of breath from literally talking? I'm gonna update you on all my thoughts later. I'm excited to see if the ending is crazy or not. I haven't watched anyone's opinion about this book. I haven't watched anyone read this book, like as in a reading vlog, so I don't actually know if the ending is crazy or if it makes sense or whatever. Well, it probably will make sense, but you know what I mean. If it's like, no way. If it gets somewhat crazy, I'll turn on my camera and I'll film the ending of the book. Okay, I thought I'd get rid of some of my thought about this book since I just finished it. So first and foremost, I want a little dragon. Like having a little dragon as a pet, how cute is that? Like what? Like I need them. Like there was one scene when, this is not a spoiler at all, when 3 little dragons started crying and I was like, oh my god, I love you you guys. I want a little dragon so bad. Like, I feel like if I could choose between a puppy and a little dragon, I would still choose the little dragon. Well, yeah, I think I would. So I needed a little dragon. That's one thing. I really like this book. This, like, I can't even explain it, but like this whole world feels so magical and I love reading it. It's so fast paced, but the only teeny tiny little critique I have with this book is that it doesn't feel very like high intensity, which is nice because it fits like the whole magical vibe. But like anytime something happened, like it was resolved in like the next half page, which like I like, because like I feel like a lot of books are like too dramatic where it's like you're like, oh god, I just need the resolution. But yeah, this book wasn't like that at all. But then again, maybe like a little bit more of like suspense for the reader, you know. Honestly, this is such a good book and I gave it a 4.75. I gave the first one a 4.5, the second one 5, and this a 4.75. So overall the series is so good, this trilogy, and I definitely recommend. And now we need to look at my books because I'm pretty sure I know what I want to read, but let's have a look together, shall we? So here's some of the books that I bought recently. I feel like I want to read this because it's Christmas and I definitely don't want to read that whenever it's not the festive season anymore. This is like the most perfect thing. Do you not think? Cute. It's so thick though. I hate thick romances.
If this was just a one-night stand, why does it feel like there's more?
I look like a glazed donut, but we love that. Oh my god, I love my little Christmas tree in the background. It's so cute. The reason I'm kind of coming on here is that I read like 2 pages of this book. It's making me not want to read. That happens when you're in a reading slump, I understand, but I really thought that I was out of my reading slump. I know that's naive to think because I literally just read 1 book since being in my reading slump, or finished 1 book, and my reading slump is a bad reading slump, like a month long, not even a couple months long reading slump. So obviously not 1 book is not going to do it, otherwise this video would be really short as well. So I wish I was just doing this for the video. I wish I was just acting. I literally don't want to read. Like I do have the feeling like I want to read, so that's like good, we're getting there, but I don't want to read this book. Look at the tiny tiny text. First of all, it's giving me anxiety. Not really, but like might as well. And then it's 600 pages for a romance. It just feels so unnecessary. And I'm also kind of in a fantasy mood, or at least like something non-romancy, I think. I'm not sure actually. I also kind of want to read Love Light Forums because instead of this Christmas book, because I don't know, it just seems like a lot less hassle because it's not 600 pages. I mean, like I said, I'm buddy reading this and I already, like we both already bought the book, so kind of need to read it now. But maybe I'm just gonna start a different book, honestly, because I just want to read and I just like want to crave to read. But like 600 page books just give me, I don't know, like especially if it's romance, it's just like unnecessary in my head. And I still need to read like 5 books this year, so I don't think reading 600 page books is a very good idea. So let me see what I can come up with and then I'll update you. I also desperately want to, don't mind the mess, sorry, bookshelves, because they're literally so full and I need to reorganize somehow because I need more space. Really don't know what to read. I also really want to read on my Kindle. Actually, I don't even want to read on my Kindle. Behind the Net, this one, because I think it's like an ice hockey romance and kind of feel in the mood for that. I have so many books downloaded that I actually like should read, but I also bought The Priest, which I know it's supposed to be a little bit taboo, but I was interested, so I could read that. And I really wanted to read The Graham Effect because I love the Off-Campus series and what was that? The Off-Campus series and the Brighter You series. I'm just not sure, and then maybe I should just like read things we never got over since I started that, but like I'm not in the mood for romance, but all of these are romance. Like the things that I am in the mood for, or I could also read from Luke of With Love. That's also like icy. Everything that has to do with the cold in my head is Christmassy. So the thing that I have that I am in the mood for, I don't even know if I want a thriller right now. I don't think so. Maybe Powerless or Assassin's Blade. I've got that here. I also really want to read this, but I feel like this is like a spring book in my head. I don't know why. I also have One Dark Window, which I could also read. What is this even about? Honestly, I have no idea what this really is about, but even after reading that, but I mean, it sounds interesting. It has like little, not even illustrations, but like these little, you know what I mean. It breaks up the book. I love that. I know that the second book in the series, trilogy, I don't know, duology, I don't know how many books are in this series, but I know that the second one just came out, so I could read that. I haven't read Fourth Wing. I could read that, but I feel like that's just a little bit too much now, because like it feels overwhelming to read that 600-page book. Then I feel like Fourth Wing is just too much right now, but I also could read the Assassin's Blade because I have that, and I have the second 2 books as well. And Sarah Curley said to read this one first, so I kind of want to do that and not read it third. When in doubt, go ask mom. Again, don't mind the mess in the background, and don't mind that I look like a prep school kid. This is still my work outfit, so I wanted to look a little bit sophisticated. I don't know if that even works, but you know, you do what you can. Actually, this is really annoying me that I have this under. Should I just take it off? Can I just like stick it in? No one will ever know. That's perfect, actually. So much better. But yeah, okay. The last time I spoke to you was yesterday when I actually like wanted to find a different book to read. Definitely didn't do that. I kept reading this. Like I did look for it, and I actually had like a little, narrowed it down to like a little selection, but I was like, no, I need to get through this. But upon starting to actually read it, I noticed that it like at least starts in February. I don't know if the whole book takes place in February, but it starts in February, so I'm like a little bit, but I'm like also I'm like stupid because it doesn't, it say Jesus, can I actually speak? It says dead of winter. That does not mean that it's Christmas. And I mean, also just like has like these winter pine tree branches, so I don't know if this is actually a Christmas book, to be honest. Maybe I should have googled, but in the bookstore they had like a little section of Christmas books, and it was there, so I thought it was gonna be a Christmas book. But yeah, whatever. I love if I have floppy books, I always have to like flop them around, you know. Started reading, I'm on page 60, well actually 59, but who cares. And it's such a chunky book, it's like ridiculous. Normally if you're on page 60, you're almost at 100, and that's like 1/3 of a 300-page book, and it's just like, at least that's the math I do whenever I'm reading a book. I am enjoying it. I like the characters, I like what's happening. I definitely, my mom said, because she did finish Things We Never Got Over, and she said that you just need like a bit to get into the books, and I definitely agree with that. As in, I feel like with Lucy Score, you're intrigued right away, but you're not like this, like you want to keep reading, but not as in like, you know, like this intensity. Like right today I did want to keep reading, but it wasn't like I need to know what happens. Does that make sense? But I do like it. It's not a bad book, and I also like, it makes it 100 times better that this book is floppy. I don't know why, I'm such like an obsessed person with floppy books. But Things We Never Got Over, let me show you. This book is not floppy at all. Like, okay, actually it could be worse, but like, see, do you see what I mean? Like it doesn't open, like you actually have to like hold it open, and then you're gonna like crease the back, what is it, like break the spine of the book. Don't want to do that. So yeah, I don't love reading in this one. Also, why does Lucy Score books always have like tiny writing? So I did buy this one on my Kindle so that I can just like read it without being scared to actually like break in this book. But also, like, who cares? I really need to get over my fear of breaking book spines, because like honestly sometimes it even takes the fun out of reading for me, because like, first of all, I do just prefer reading in floppy books as it is, because it's just so much easier. Like I can literally put it on my lap and open it, you know, I don't have to hold it. But then again, like oftentimes I'm like really scared to break the spine, but if I'd break the spine, then it would be a little bit more, I don't know, handy to read, you know. So yeah, I feel like I just need to get over that, and then it will be better. But I still prefer floppy books, but who doesn't? Look at my cute nails, they're so cute. Can you see them? Yeah. Oh, they're so cute. Love them.
You ain't got no boyfriend to go home to. You see, it's only 4 o'clock, the birds have yet to chirp. Let's sweat it out until the sunlight shines right through. But I can't get away from feeling blue. Every time I'm without you, are these the consequences? Are there other parties involved, or is it solo business? It's better you know the city is cold, and I can't afford you running your mouth, especially given the fact that we're told there's enemies in this industry that will pray for our demise. Man, there's whack actors and backstabbers, so I'm keeping my circle tight. But for you, I think exceptions could be made.
Hello. I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update where I am at in the book. I'm currently on page, I hate the way I say currently. Can I not just say currently? I'm currently on page 139. I am, first of all, such a slow reader. Second of all, I feel like I literally can't read this book. I don't know why, but like, I don't even want to say it's boring because like, it's Lucy's score, her writing is perfect, and I am intrigued, but it's just not what I want to read right now, and it's just not Christmassy, and I wanted a Christmas romance, not like just like a basic winter romance, and I feel like I'm just not a 600 page romance girly. So that all added up is basically me not having a great time, but I'm still going to continue and finish this book. So yeah, don't know how good that is for my reading slump right now, but do what you have to, right? Hi. Oh my god, I look like actual death, but also the wet hair is not helping. I wanted to give a little update. I don't know why my laptop in the background literally sounds like it wants to lift off, but can't change that right now because I don't know how to. But yeah, I wanted to give a little update. I actually don't know when I last updated this video, but I did in fact buy the book on my Kindle because it's a thick book and I don't want to be holding it. And as you may or may not hear and see, I am sick, and I've been sick for weeks now. Like, I just don't get better, which is less than ideal. I'm still on page 156, which is not ideal at all, but I don't know why, but like with bookmas and being sick and stuff, I just like rather watch stupid little videos than read. This is like a random side fact, but maybe like anyone wants to know, I don't know. I started a sourdough starter and I'm like so invested. Her name is Sabine and I have a second little one and his name is Hector, and I don't know if they're thriving, to be honest, because today's like the second feed only, and you need I think like 8 or 9 days to actually start. But yeah, I've been baking a bread today as well. Maybe I'll show that on here, maybe I'll forget, I don't know. Oh, and I did change my nails and they're horrible and horrific, and I don't know what else to describe these nails. Like, she did a perfect job, just hate the color. Wait, I'll show you. Like, it's glittery, which is like kind of cute, but the rest, not ideal. Oh god, I seriously need to tidy. Do I have any like little corner where I can film this segment so that it doesn't look dirty as hell? Okay, so I ordered some things for my Kindle. I already got rid of the pop socket that was on here. I think that was like leave me alone or something like that, or I'm distracted, or don't distract me. Honestly, I don't know, because actually there's no excuse because I've had that on here for over a year, so no excuse, but I don't know. But look what it left. It left like a huge mark, and that's so bad. Like, I literally can't get rid of it. I should have never stuck the pop socket directly to my Kindle, and I should have gotten a case way earlier, because look at the back of the Kindle. This is so bad. Anyways, I got a clear case now, and I got stickers. Wait, let me show you. I got stickers to decorate my Kindle. Honestly, these were just from Amazon, like a huge reading pack, and I do have one more reading pack coming, so we're probably gonna switch this up very soon. I didn't want to pay an exorbitant amount on Etsy to get, like, I mean, the stickers are fine, they're like, I don't know, like 2-3 euros, but then I have to ship them for like 10 euros, so I'm not doing that. So I just got some from Amazon. And then I got another pop socket, and I got this cute little peaches one because I was like, it's gonna be summer now. I mean, it is winter right now, but I like summer more. So I got that. And now I thought maybe let's decorate the Kindle. I honestly don't know if I want to put the pop socket on right away because I want to try without, but try to decorate this. Okay, so these are all of my favorites. I made some Harry Styles ones, these are not stickers, these are literally just printouts. I made them a couple of months ago for my phone case, so I thought maybe I could put a couple of these in. I should have printed them in like a satin, not this shiny one, but whatever. And now I'm just gonna pick my favorites and then put them in here. I really don't know if they're, yeah, it's gaping here, so they're gonna fly around. I'm probably gonna have to get some double-sided tape or something like that. Okay, I'm done with my Kindle. I'm not 100% happy, so bear that in mind, please. This is what it looks like. I feel like it's, first of all, it's too full, and second of all, it's just a jumble jumble, you know? Like, I don't know. And then, like, I definitely can't put the pop socket on like this. This does not work. That's too much. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it like this for now until I have like a better idea. But yeah, it definitely looks cuter than a normal one, and it doesn't fall around. That's so nice. I didn't have to tape it. Yep, that's my little Kindle. Cute.
You see, it's only 4 o'clock. The birds have yet to chirp. Let's sweat it out until the sunlight shines right through. But I can't get away from feeling blue. Every time I'm without you, are these the consequences? Are there other parties involved, or is it solo business? It's better, you know, the city is cold and I can't afford you running your mouth, especially given the...
Yeah. Need uncle. I wanted to update you on my book. Oh, I can't do this with my left hand. Wait, oh listen, can't seem to do it with my right hand. This is literally the best cream ever. Actually, let me show you the cream. I hate when people talk about products in videos and then just don't show it. It's the Aven. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sulfate. I don't know how to pronounce this, basically. My book update is that I'm still not loving it. I think it's boring. I love Lucy's score. She's such a sweetheart, but I don't like her Forever Never book. Because I don't know why I can't talk right now. Basically, I just don't like the book that I'm reading right now. It's Lucy Score's book. I hate saying that because I think she's such a sweetheart, and I don't know, it's just so boring. And at the part where I am right now, this is not a spoiler, there was like a little accident in the woods, the second one of like the book. So I'm like, this is getting boring, and it was so random because like a guy ran away, and you're like, why did he run away? That's so random. So whatever. But update, did I update you about that? I did buy it on my Kindle, so that's good. So I can read it on here. I'm reading it way faster now, but way faster still means like I'm on page, let me see. I'm on page 223 and 37% through, 38% through. So it's not really going that well, but yeah, at least my stickers are cute. Update you whenever. How very rude of me to not update the vlog. Like, guys, it's been a hot minute. I haven't updated you. Like, when I was editing my 24-hour reading fail, not even challenge, I was like, why am I so stupid? And I literally tell people how many months it goes on for, because like, you wouldn't even notice. You don't really notice. So, but I feel like I have to tell you, this has been going on for a month also, so can't do anything about it. Well, I can, but I don't. I stopped reading Forever Never because I don't know, I was just like so over it. I stopped it, let me see, at 40%, but I am gonna finish it, I think. But right now I'm reading Consider Me, and I'm at 53, I think. Yeah, 53%. I really like it, but I do have to say, I mean, I like smut. I love how I'm talking about smut and I literally just get my teddy to sit with me. I like smut, but like ripping clothes open, like how realistic is that? And I know I don't read to be realistic because these are fiction, but like I don't feel like if it's like like so unrealistic. I don't feel like it hits. So yeah, it's kind of unrealistic. And now at like page 300, I feel it drags. I loved it in the beginning. I was like, this is gonna be 5 stars, and now it's dragging. So I'm like, don't know what it is gonna be, to be honest, but I still enjoy it, and I am gonna continue reading it. And I feel like this has been the book that has gotten me out of my reading slump the most, because this I actually want to read because I love hockey romances. And yeah, I decided to read this actually because I was at a hockey game, and yeah, then I was like, let's read a hockey romance, because I want to feel like those hockey players are my dream hockey romance, you know, in my own life. Since that didn't happen, I was like, okay, might as well just compensate through books again. As always, I might update you when I'm done or something like that. What I do have to say is that Carter Beckett is so cute. He's so adorable. I love him. I need him. Like, look at this quote. It's so cute. Never thought I'd see the day where Carter Beckett fought over a girl. Was it worth it? She'll always be worth it. I need a man to say that about me. That ain't happening anytime soon. Because men, real men, not book men that are real specimen and not created and written by a woman are trash. I love to say it, and I'm gonna say it again. So sorry. Not sorry. Again, ripping off the clothes. Like, why do they always have to rip clothes? I don't understand. I'm furious if someone rips my clothes.
Man, there's whack actors and backsteps, so I'm keeping my circle tight. But for you, I think except...
Hello, I wanted to update the vlog. I haven't updated in quite a while, actually. I think the last time I updated was 60% through. Now I'm 82% through. Okay, well, usually people maybe update like once through the book because it takes them like a day or two. It takes me like a month, or it has taken me a month, which is ridiculous because I don't even feel slumpy anymore. Don't mind the leftover makeup from yesterday. I'm very sorry for that, but I don't want to run into my bathroom right now. So I don't like, that's the struggle I'm facing currently, because I don't know why I'm reading so slow, but I'm not feeling slumpy at all. I'm just not picking the book up, but while I'm reading, I'm enjoying this. I'm not feeling like I don't want to continue to read, but mostly I just like do different things, which is always like the excuse for some people like work, or people that don't really want to read but they want to justify it, as in like, oh, I've got no time, or I read so much for work that I don't want to read at home. I always used to call that an excuse, and I was like, you're just making excuses. You don't want to read in your free time, you know? Like, you'd rather do something else, which is true, because if you don't make time, like, you'll make time for what you really want to do. So maybe I should tell myself that and just like read instead of like making excuses for it, you know? Maybe I should update you on my thoughts. I'm so sorry for my chapped lips. I'm gonna do something about that in a minute. As I said, I'm 82% through. I'm on page 461, and I'm having fun with this book, but like now I'm done. Like, it does not need to be 500 pages. Like, I feel like it's entertaining, and there was this one scene. It was Valentine's Day. I'm not going to say anymore, but that was so entertaining. I loved that. I was literally laughing out loud, kicking my feet. It was so funny. My mom even asked me like, what are you doing, because you're like really loud. And I was like, I love this book. And there are like cute little parts that I do love, but then I feel like there's also like a lot of filler, and like I just feel like this book could have been like maybe 400 pages, and that would have been chef's kiss. But with that said, I do love that book, and I'm also happy to like read 500 pages, so like I'm not complaining. But I feel like that's like the tiny like bit that's missing to 5 stars right now, but maybe like the ending like completely blows me away and changes my opinion. So don't judge it too soon. We'll see what happens. Like, I literally can't stop eating these. I think since December I've ate like, that's so bad I can't even tell you. I think I'm on my 8th pack of Pringles. That is so bad. Like, beginning of December, okay? Beginning. That's so bad. That's still so bad, but whatever. And then Sarah Caroli said she's obsessed with the sour cream and onion Pringles like shortly after I became obsessed with the normal ones, so I tried them. I can't eat those. I really don't like the taste of them. I don't know why. Oh, probably because I don't like onion. That's the problem. Original, I am obsessed.
If this was just a...
This guy is so good at communication. Like, he's never had a relationship before, but yet he communicates like a world champion. I don't know why. Like, she's not that good because sometimes he's really worried like where she is or what she does. Not even what she does, but like where she is. But he's such a good communicator.
Pistol grip, I got a chrome pen, bullet aiming at your hips.
God damn, I did not think I was this invested. I'm literally on the verge of crying because third act breakup and so on is really getting me right now. I really hope this ends well fast because I can't do this anymore. Good communicator, I take that back. Like, what? Why can't he just tell her what's the problem? I'm so frustrated. Maybe I wasn't so wrong because she literally just said, you taught me to communicate. That just shows he's a good communicator. He's just, I don't know, lost right now, I think. Okay, I'm done with the book. I'll probably give my review a bit later. I don't know what I'm gonna rate it yet. Honestly, this don't know started as a joke and now it's all unreal. Like, I don't know why I can't stop. It's so annoying. The best part of finishing a book is honestly to like, you can add it to your Goodreads, which it's the first book I'm adding in January. That's terrible, but who cares? Okay, I think oh, my mom's gonna kill me. A friend of mine is coming to stay and my mom made that all cute and I almost just sat on it, so let's not do that. Settled on a rating. I'm gonna rate it 4 stars because I mean, I loved it but didn't love the main character, like Olivia. Don't know, I feel like she was begging. Like, she's like sure, unsure, nah. And he was like so cute. He was doing a lot for her and I feel like she wasn't doing anything for him. And I feel like it was way too long. Like, I feel like it could have been 400 pages and I would have been in love. Yeah, and I didn't love the third act breakup. It was so unnecessary. Like, it literally resolved like this. But okay, like the premise of the third act breakup wasn't too bad. I did actually think that was quite clever. But the resolving of it, nah. Why am I like leaning on my wall like one of these like cheesy bad high school movies on like the people lean on their lockers? But yeah, so that's why I'm giving it 4. I did really like it, but yeah, just nothing special. Like, it's not 5-star, you know. I just had too many complaints with the book for it to be 5 stars. But yeah, I liked it. I'm glad that I read it. But oh my god, I went through the like ratings and reviews of the book on Goodreads and it's horror mixed. It's really mixed, and a lot of people say like, oh, boring, or they don't like the characters and stuff. It's like, wow, like some people love it, they give it like a 5, and some people really hate it and give it 1. I mean, I feel like that's normal for every book, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest reader of reviews after I finished a book. I don't even know why, but I normally just don't. So like, having read the reviews for this one now, I was a bit shocked. Because I feel like, like all the points that people that gave it a 1 star were valid, but like, I mean, come on, cut the book some slack. There were good parts and like, definitely not a 1 star. But yeah, so that was that book. We'll have to pick a new one to read now because I finished my first. So let's talk about all of the books that I've read in this video. First book that I picked up in this video that I really thought was gonna get me out of my reading slump was A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber. And as you can see, as you noticed, as I told you already, obviously, I tabbed it a lot. I loved this book. I gave it a 4.75, which I anticipated, honestly, because I love this series so much and I flew through this. I seriously loved it. I also love the formatting of the book. It's so fun. The second one is still my favorite, but I also love reading this, and I feel like if you're in reading slump, this series is seriously a really good way to get you out of it because you can just fly through these books. And the covers, they are cute as frickles. Just smells so good. Then I started Forever Never, and I got like to page 240. actually no, I think I got a little bit further than 242 because I started reading this on my Kindle because I didn't want to read this chunk of a book. I think I'm like 40% through, like almost halfway. I didn't continue reading this because I was kind of bored, but it's not a DNF. I'm definitely going to pick this up at a later point in time, but I thought given that I am or was in a reading slump, I didn't want to keep like forcing myself to read a chunker that I don't want to read. And then I picked up another chunker, which I obviously just gave you my review for, so I'm not gonna go into detail about that, but I gave it 4 stars and I would definitely recommend reading that one. So I have a 4.75 and a 4-star book in this video, which is like amazing considering that I was in a reading slump and I really thought that I wouldn't love the books that I'm reading in this video. But that just proves that when you're in a reading slump, take it slow, but also just like keep, if you want to read, obviously keep reading and you'll find good books. You'll just probably be a bit slower and a bit harsher. You just like, you take your time. If you don't want to read for 2 days, you don't read for 2 days and then it'll come back to you. And now I'm itching to pick up my next book. So thank you for joining me and thank you for helping me out of this. But yeah, I feel like that's also gonna be the end of this video because as I said earlier on today, I don't feel like I'm in a reading slump anymore. I just like finished 20% today. I don't feel like I'm in a reading slump anymore, and that was the end, like the aim of this video. So yeah, I feel like that's it for this video and I hope you enjoyed watching me struggle for almost 2 months now. And I'm gonna catch you really soon for another reading vlog or video of mine. Thank you for watching and see you very soon.